Namaste yogis. Let's begin our practice in a comfortable seated position. You can sit on your knees or have a cross-legged position, half lotus or lotus. Spreading the weight evenly between the left and right thighs. Activating your core gently, aligning your spine, relaxing your shoulder blades down, closing your eyes. And start bringing your attention inward, focusing on how your mind feels, how your body feels today. Scanning your body, checking if there are any areas that need special attention. Maybe something is hurting, something is really tight. Just keep bringing your attention inward. Letting go anything that doesn't serve you during the practice. Focusing on your inhales and exhales. Observing your chest rise as you inhale and gently drop as you exhale. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Inhale, bring your palms up through the sides, reaching towards the ceiling. And exhale down. Breathing through the nose, inhaling up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Bring your palms on top of your knees. Inhale, lift through the heart, reaching your shoulder blades towards one another. Lifting the chin towards the ceiling and exhale, rounding the spine, pulling the navel in towards the spine, stretching your upper back. Inhale up, exhale round. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, go back to neutral. Drop your right palm down to the floor and inhale. Reach your left palm up and maybe bring your right elbow to the floor if you can and reach your left fingertips to the right side of the room. Keeping your chest open, sending your gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathe in here. Keeping your neck long. Reach towards the right side. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, let's go to the left side. Reach your fingertips to the left. Keep pressing your right sit bone to the floor. Keep opening the chest. Inhale, rise up. Bring your left palm on top of your right knee. Right palm right behind you. Inhale, lift through the heart. And exhale, twist to the right side. Gentle twist here. Inhale and exhale, release and twist to the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, release. And see if you can drop your palms to the floor and walk your palms forward, dropping your elbows down to the floor. Maybe you can drop your forehead down to the mat. Taking a moment to check if there are still any thoughts stuck in your head. Take a deep inhale and let them go with your exhale. When you're ready, inhale, lift your torso up and change the cross of your legs. So bringing the opposite shin forward. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale, see if you can fold forward. Checking if there is any difference in between your right and left side. When you're ready, inhale, lift your chest up. Release the feet. Bringing your feet together as close as possible to your hips and opening the knees out to the sides, finding your butterfly pose. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale. You can round your spine and reach the nose to the toes, reaching your knees out to the mat. You can gently pulse here. Inhale, lift your torso up. And now, keeping your feet together, bring them slightly forward, finding a diamond shape with your legs. Holding, sending your palms under your calf muscles, grabbing your feet and reaching your nose towards the feet. Again, we are not trying to force anything. We're just checking where we are in these poses at the beginning of our practice, just trying to relax here, observing how your lower back feels, your upper back, your shoulders, your neck. And when you're ready, inhale, lift your torso up, releasing your arms, and bring yourself to a tabletop position, having your palms right under your shoulders and knees right under the hips, activating the core, finding your cats and cows. Inhale, drop your belly button down towards the floor, arch your spine, lift through the heart. And exhale, round, taking your tailbone under, pulling the navel in. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhaling, rounding. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, go back to a neutral position and lift your right arm up, reaching your fingertips to the front of the room, and lift your left leg off the mat. Inhale and exhale, start bringing your right elbow towards the left knee. Inhale, exhale, round. 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 Inhale, reach. And see if you can send your right palm right behind you, grabbing your right foot, and start pressing your foot into your palm, reaching your left toes towards the ceiling, feeling a stretch in your shoulder, finding your back bend. Inhale, release and exhale. Find your tabletop position. Realign yourself. Inhale, lift your left arm up, lift your right leg up, and exhale, bring the knee towards the elbow. Inhale, exhale, knee to 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 elbow. Inhale, and exhale. See if you can send your left palm right behind you, grabbing your right foot. Start pressing your foot into the palm and reach your right toes towards the ceiling, lifting your right knee high and higher. Finding your back bend, opening your shoulder, your chest, lifting through the heart. Pressing your right palm into the mat. Keeping your core engaged, breathing here. Inhale and exhale, slowly release, going back to your tabletop position. And gently bring your hips on top of your heels, finding your child's pose. When you're ready, activate your palms, spreading the fingers, pressing the tips of the fingers, the knuckles, and the wrist into the floor, curling the toes and lifting the knees off the mat and sending your tailbone up towards the ceiling, reaching the chest to the floor and pressing the floor away from you with your palms. And gently start extending your legs, reaching your heels down to the floor. You may not be able to reach the heels to the mat, and that's fine. This is where you are in your journey. You can gently bend your knees one at a time, warming up your legs. Pull the navel in towards the spine, tuck the chin towards the chest. Activate your biceps, rolling your biceps out. And breathe. Focusing on every sensation in your body, in your shoulders, in your arms, in your back, in your legs. Inhale, reach both heels up. And exhale, reach both heels down to the mat. Inhale, lift both heels up. Exhale, reach your heels down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, reach your heels down. Inhale. Find your plank pose, sending your shoulders over the wrists, keeping your legs activated, pushing your heels away from you. And now bring your right knee towards your left elbow and send it back to plank. Inhale, and now exhale. Left knee, right elbow, and keep switching for 10. 1, 2, keep your core engaged. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Send your shoulders forward over the wrist, bending your elbows 90 degrees. And inhale, press up, finding your upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, curl your toes, lifting the hips up, finding your downward facing dog. Breathing here. You should start feeling the heat building up in your body. Inhale, find your plank pose, sending your shoulders over the wrists, activating the core. And now let's repeat knee to elbow for 10. 1, 2. Keep your core engaged. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Send your shoulders over the wrist, bending your elbows slowly, and inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, keeping your hips squared, and push the right heel away from you. Imagine you're trying to move the wall behind you. Breathe here, reaching your left heel to the mat. Inhale and exhale, release your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up, keeping your hips squared, pushing the left heel away from you, moving the wall behind you. Keeping the core engaged, tucking the chin towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, release. Inhale, slide forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Slowly inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhale, drop down to your knees, finding your child's pose. Breathe in here. Relaxing and letting go anything that doesn't serve you. Focusing on any sensations in your body. Feeling your muscles, your joints waking up. When you're ready, curl your toes and lift up for downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat, finding yourself in your forward bend. Bending your knees gently, grabbing opposite elbows, and hang here for a moment, relaxing your neck, your shoulders. And when you're ready, release your palms down, activate the core, and as you inhale, slowly start rising up, staking your vertebrae one on top of the other, finding your mountain pose. Breathe in here, finding your balance, rooting your feet into the mat, activating your thighs, your core, aligning your shoulders over the hips. Inhale, lift your palms up, reaching towards the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Trying to touch the floor, your ankles or your shins. Reaching the nose towards the knees. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up, activating the core, pulling the navel in towards the spine. And exhale, stepping your feet back into plank and lower down to chaturanga. If you're not able to push down properly, you can drop down to your knees, chest and chin. And inhale, cobra, or lift the thighs off the mat, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog, inverted letter V. Activating your palms, activating your thighs, sending your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Finding space in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, send your gaze forward, and you can step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up, and exhale, lower down, bringing the nose to the knees. Inhale, reach your palms up, and exhale, slowly lower down. Try to enjoy every move, observing your inhales and exhales. Aligning your breath with your movement. Inhale, reach your palms up. And exhale, fold forward slowly. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, see if you can jump into plank. Lowering down chaturanga. Inhaling upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 deep inhales and exhales here. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Send your gaze forward, bend the knees, activate the core, and jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. And exhale, open your feet hip width distance apart, grabbing your big toe with your index and middle finger. Inhale, open your heart, and exhale, start lowering down, opening your elbows to the side, and start reaching your elbows towards the ceiling as you pull your chest closer to your thighs, straightening your legs, rooting your feet into the mat, sending your tailbone up towards the ceiling, and staying here for 5 deep inhales and exhales. Two. 3, using your bicep strength. 4, pull your navel in towards the spine. And 5, inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, grab your calf muscles and lower down nose towards your shins. Inhale, reach your palms up. And exhale, release your palms down. Inhale, bring your palms up. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhale, lifting halfway up. Exhale, jump back into plank, lowering down to chaturanga. Inhaling, pressing upward dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend the knee, and bring the knee towards the chest. Bring the nose towards the knee. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. And now step through your right foot to the outer edge of the mat on the left side, and now push your hips back. So you should find a nice stretch on the outer edge of your right leg, your IT band. Pressing both palms into the mat, reaching your left heel to the floor. Keeping your left leg straight, reaching your left heel down to the mat. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale, roll to your right side, finding your modified side plank. Your shoulder is over the wrist, reaching your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, slowly roll back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee and bring the knee to the chest, rounding your upper back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Last one. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Hold here. And step your left foot to the outer edge of your mat on the right side. Flex the left foot and now push your hips away, reaching your right heel to the mat. Breathing here, feeling a nice stretch on your outer edge of your left leg. Trying to keep your right leg straightened, spreading the weight evenly between your left and right palms. Activating your core and breathing here. Inhale and exhale, roll to your left side. Finding modified side plank. Reaching your right fingertips towards the ceiling, lifting your hips higher. Inhale and exhale, slowly transition back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Finding your high lunge. Bending your front knee, back leg is straight. Pushing your left heel away from you. Engaging your core and sending your shoulder blades down. Imagine you are trying to squeeze the block in between your inner thighs, activating your inner thighs for balance, activating your core. Inhale and exhale, slowly drop your palms down to the mat and twist to the right side, reaching your right fingertips towards the ceiling. Keep your back knee lifted, push your left heel away from you. Try not to push your hips to the right side, keep your hips squared. Inhale and exhale, dropping your right palm down and lowering your left knee down to the mat, rising up, finding your low lunge. Here, try to relax your hips, stretching your hip flexor, stretching your right glute, lifting through the heart. Keeping your core engaged. Bringing your right palm on top of the right knee. Inhale, lift your left arm up and lean back. Keep lifting through the heart and lowering your hips down towards the mat. Inhale, rise back up and exhale. See if you can bring your right elbow to the inner side of the right foot. You can walk your right foot to the outer edge of the mat, finding your lizard pose. You can gently rock from side to side, shoulders away from your ears, your neck is long, and breathe here. If you wish, you can curl your back toes and lift your back knee up. Now drop your left knee down, straighten your arms, and twist towards the right side. And maybe bend your left knee and grab your left foot with your right palm. And as you reach your left heel towards the glutes, keep twisting to the right side. Nice stretch on your quadricep and your hip flexor. Maybe gently rock from side to side, from one edge of your quadricep to the other, but make sure you're not doing it on your kneecap. Breathe here. If you wish, you can try to lower down to your elbow and get a deeper stretch on your quadricep. Control the stretch with your palm. The closer you bring the heel to the glute, the deeper stretch you get on the quadricep. Keep opening the chest to the right side. And breathe. Breathe through the tight areas in your legs. One more deep inhale. And exhale, gently release. Frame your front foot Step your right foot back into plank. And exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Keeping your back heel lifted, rising up for high lunge. Finding your balance. Front knees bent, back leg is straight, and push your right heel away from you. Lifting through the heart, keeping your core engaged. Relaxing your shoulder blades down, activating your fingertips. Breathe in here. Inhale and exhale. Drop your palms down to the mat and twist to the left side, reaching your left fingertips towards the ceiling. Pushing your right heel away from you. Inhale and exhale, dropping your left palm down, dropping your back knee down, finding your low lunge, lifting your torso up and sinking your hips low, relaxing your hip flexor, reaching your hips towards the floor. Making sure the front knee does not go over your front toes. Bring your left palm on top of your left knee. Activate the core. Inhale, lift through the heart. Reaching your right fingertips up and find your back bend. Sinking your hips low, relaxing your hips. Trying to touch the floor with your hip flexor. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, press your right palm into the mat and twist to the left side one more time. Dropping your left elbow to the inner part of your left foot. Gently walking your foot to the outer edge of the mat and lowering your elbows down if you can. Finding your lizard. You can gently rock from side to side. And breathe here. You can curl your back toes and lift your back knee up. Activating your right quadricep. Pressing your forearms into the mat. Keeping your neck long. Inhale and exhale, drop your right knee down. Twist towards the left side, bend your right knee and try to grab your right foot or ankle and gently start reaching your foot towards your glutes. Make sure the weight is not on the kneecap. Try to move the weight above the knee. So send the hips forward. Twist and reach the heel to the glute. Maybe you can roll from one side of your quadricep to the other. And breathe through the tight areas in your legs. Maybe drop into your elbow. Keeping your core engaged. Inhale and exhale, gently release the foot. frame your front foot. Lift your back knee up, step your left foot back into plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down and rising up for warrior one. Keeping your hips squared. Inhale and exhale, release your palms down, interlacing the fingers right behind you. Inhale, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, and exhale, fold forward, trying to reach your nose towards the floor, squeezing your shoulder blades and reaching your palms to the front of the room. Inhale, find your back bend, and exhale, fold forward. The lower you go, the more stretch you feel on your inner thigh and your glute. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Staying here for a couple of breaths. When you're ready, press through your front foot, rise up, straightening your front leg, releasing your palms, and stepping your back foot slightly forward, heel to heel alignment. Your back foot is about 45 degrees, squaring your hips, and grabbing opposite elbows or reverse prayer position. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale, start lowering down, bringing your chest over your front thigh, keeping your legs straightened, rooting your feet into the mat. Pulling the navel in towards the spine, sending your gaze towards your big toes. Trying to keep your back flat, closing the gap between your belly and your thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Press through your front foot. Inhale, rise up, releasing your palms. Inhale, lift your left arm up, and exhale, try to find reverse triangle, bringing your left palm to the outer edge of your right foot. Maybe you can use the block if you need to, or bring the palm on top of your foot. As you press the palm into the floor, start opening the chest to the right side and reaching your right fingertips towards the ceiling. Sending your right hip back, left hip forward. You should feel a nice stretch in your leg. Breathe here. Keeping your core engaged. Inhale and exhale, release your top palm down. Bending the front knee and stepping your back foot all the way back to the mat. Dropping your back knee down and lifting up one more time, finding your low lunge. Taking a moment to observe if this low lunge feels a little bit different. Maybe you're able to go a little bit lower, a little bit deeper. Maybe you can lift both arms up and lean back. Keeping your core engaged. Breathing. Lowering the hips down. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, frame the foot. Step your right foot back into plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Activate your legs, reach the heels down. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Couple of cleansing breaths. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down and rising up for warrior one. Back leg is straight, front knee is bent, lifting through the heart. Inhale and exhale, send your palms down behind your back, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lift through the heart, slide your palms down. And exhale, fold forward. Make sure your core is engaged. Reaching your nose to the floor, squeezing your shoulder blades and reaching your palms to the front of the room. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold, and stay here for a couple of breaths. Trying to go as low as you can. Activating both thighs, rooting both feet into the mat. Squeezing your shoulder blades, reaching your palms down. When you're ready, press through the front foot, rise up, straightening your front leg, releasing your palms and stepping your back foot slightly forward, heel to heel alignment. Back foot is about 45 degrees, squaring the hips, grabbing your opposite elbows or reversed prayer position. Inhale, open your heart, and exhale, start lowering down over your front thigh. Sending your right hip forward, left hip back, activating your core, your pelvic floor muscles, closing the gap between your belly and your thigh. Shoulders away from your ears, sending your gaze forward. Two deep Ujjayi breathing. 3, 4, and 5. When you're ready, press through your front foot, rise up, releasing your arms. Inhale, lifting your right arm up, and exhale, twist to the right, to the left side, lowering your right palm to the outer edge of the left foot. As you open the chest, reach your left fingertips towards the ceiling, sending your right hip forward, left hip back, feeling a nice stretch on the outer edge of your left leg, your hip, your torso. Inhale and exhale, send your gaze forward, bend your front knee, step your right foot back, stepping your left foot back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, send your gaze down. Frame your front foot and drop your back knee down, finding your low lunge. Inhale, lift through the heart and sink your hips lower. Activating the core, lifting through the heart. Checking if you can go a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach both palms up and lean back. Keep lowering the hips down. Inhale, lift back up, and exhale, frame the foot, stepping your left foot back into plank, exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here, observing if there's more openness in your legs, in your hips. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down. Dropping your right elbow down to the floor. Finding your lizard one more time. Again, acknowledging if this lizard feels more open, maybe it's much easier more comfortable to stay here. You can gently push your right knee away from you, but making sure your foot is staying on the floor. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, drop your right elbow back down to the mat. Now frame the front foot and push your hips away from you, straightening your front leg, flexing the foot, and lower the chest over your front thigh, feeling a stretch in the back of your leg. Breathe here. Now inhale, lean forward, open the heart, and exhale, push back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, dropping your right palm to the inner part of the right foot, lifting your back knee off the mat, and now see if you can bring your right shoulder under your right thigh. And staying here for a moment, maybe rocking from side to side. If you wish, you can try to extend your right leg. Find your chaturanga arms, activate the palms, activate your core, and now start moving your left foot away from you. And now start extending your right leg and lifting your left leg off the mat. And jump back to chaturanga, inhaling upward facing dog. And exhale, drop down to your knees, finding your child's pose. When you're ready, activate your palms, slide forward, finding your upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, stepping into the front of the mat, dropping your back knee down and finding your lizard pose. Gently rocking from side to side. Gently pushing your left knee away from you, making sure the inner part of your left foot stays on the mat. Inhale and exhale, release. Frame your front foot and push your hips away from you towards your back heel, straightening your left leg and flexing your left foot, lowering the chest down over the front thigh, trying to keep your back flat. You should feel a nice stretch in the back of your left leg. Now inhale, lean forward, finding your low lunge, lift through the heart, and exhale, push back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, Exhale back. Inhale forward. And now bring your left palm to the inner side of the left foot. And try to bring your left shoulder under your left thigh. Maybe dropping down to your elbows. Maybe rocking from side to side. If you wish, you can lift your back knee up. And you can stay here. You can try to find your arm balance. Finding your chaturanga arms, activating the core. And straightening your left leg first, working your foot away from you, lifting the foot off the mat. And now see if you can balance lifting your right leg off the mat. Activating your thighs, your glutes, your core. Sending your gaze forward. And jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, drop down to your knees, finding your child's pose. When you're ready, activate your palms, curl the toes, and lift your hips up for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bending the knee, bringing the knee towards the chest, and descending your knee to the mat. Trying to have your knee about 45 degrees or more. Squaring the hips, having your back leg straight, lifting through the heart. And if this is enough, you stay here. If you need to put something under the glute, your block or your towel, please do so. And when you're ready, you can exhale and lower down, finding your pigeon. You can stay on your elbows, so you can bring your forehead down to the floor. Enjoying your hip stretch. You can try to lower your left shoulder down to the mat, reaching your left palm to the right side of the room. And maybe take a prayer, arms, pushing your right shoulder away from you. And as you do so, you should feel a deeper stretch on your hip. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Lifting back up. And you can stay here. Or you can try to bend your left knee. Grab your left foot and reach the foot towards your glute. You can extend your right arm forward. Or maybe you can reach back. And as you inhale gently, get out of this variation. And from here, send your back leg forward, bringing the left foot to the outer edge of your right thigh, bringing both sit bones on the mat, activating your core. Inhale, reach your palms up, and exhale, twist to the left side, sending your gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe in here. Inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, keep twisting. Inhale and exhale, release. And now lean forward, bring both knees on the mat, but keeping the legs crossed, opening your feet wider and descending your hips down in between your feet, finding your Gomukhasana. You should really feel your hips stretching, your IT band stretching. Activate the core. You can hold onto your feet. Inhale, lift through the heart. You can stay here. You can try to lean forward, trying to keep your sit bones on the mat. Maybe you can bring your palms together and twist towards the left side, bringing the right elbow to the outer edge of your left thigh. And as you press the elbow into the thigh and twist, you should feel a nicer, deeper stretch on your left hip and your left oblique muscles. Breathe here. Keep elongating your spine, keeping your neck long. Inhale and exhale, release. Now lean forward. Move your left foot back. Finding your child's pose for a moment. And when you're ready, activate your palms and find your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, bring the knee to the chest, and gently descend the leg down to the floor, preparing for your pigeon. Being careful with your left knee, squaring the hips. Inhale and exhale, slowly start lowering down to your elbows. If this is enough, stay here, enjoy the stretch. Or maybe exhale, lower all the way down. Maybe you can try to drop your right shoulder to the mat, reaching your right palm to the left side of the room. And maybe taking a prayer position with your arms, pressing your right elbow into the mat and pushing your left shoulder away from you. So the chest is open to the left side and you feel a deeper stretch on your left hip. You're breathing through the tight areas in your hips. Your neck is long, your spine is straight. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Finding your way back up. Being careful with your back knee. See if you can bend your right knee and grab the right foot. And bring the foot to the inner part of your elbow joint. Maybe extend your left arm forward and stay here. The closer your heel towards the glute, the deeper is the stretch on your quadricep. Breathe here. If you want to get into a back bend, you can try to grab your foot. Be careful with your shoulder. Lifting through the heart. And when you're ready, gently release. If you need to lower down to relax your lower back, please do so. And now send your right leg forward. Stepping your right foot to the outer edge of your left thigh, preparing for your twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Activating the core, aligning your shoulders over the hips. Inhale, reach your palms up, and exhale, twist to the right side. Pressing the elbow to the outer edge of your thigh, or if you're not able to do that, just squeeze your thigh towards the chest, keeping your spine long. Pressing your right palm into the mat. Inhale, and exhale, twist. You can try to take a bind. The closer you squeeze your thigh towards the chest, the more you feel on your IT band and your hip. Inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, release. And now lean forward, bringing your right knee down to the mat, having your feet open. Descend your hips down in between your feet, making sure both sit bones are on the mat. If you need to, you can put something under your glutes for support to make it easy on your knees and on your hips. You can hold on to the feet. Inhale, lift through the heart and send your shoulder blades down and stay here and breathe through the stretch. Trying to let go any resistance in your muscles. Visualizing your muscles stretching and lengthening. You can inhale and exhale, try to lower down. Making sure your sit bones are on the mat. Maybe you can take a twist, pressing your palms together against your heart center and bringing the left elbow to the outer edge of your right thigh, pressing your palms together and push your right shoulder away from you. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, release. Transition into your child's pose. From your child's pose, rise up on top of your knees. Open your feet wider than the hips and descend the hips down to the mat. If this is enough for your knees, you can just stay here and feel the stretch in the knees and your thighs. Or maybe you can lower down all the way to your elbows and maybe all the way to your back. Breathe in here. You should start feeling the stretch in your quadriceps. You should have some sensations in your lower back. When you're ready, gently start finding your way back to seated, going back to your elbows and all the way up to seated. And now bring your heels under the glutes. Sit on top of your heels. Lift up on your knees. Open your knees hip width distance apart. Activate the core. And now bring your palms, fingers facing up towards your lower back. Lift through the heart, and now push your hips forward. Keep lifting your heart towards the ceiling. And if this is enough, you can stay here, or maybe with your right palm, try to reach for your right heel. And then with your left palm towards the left heel, finding your camel. Make sure you're pushing and sending your hips forward and lowering your head down. Trying to touch the imaginary wall with your hips. Breathe in here. And when you're ready, gently send your palms back to your lower back. Inhale, lift your head back up and slowly start lifting your chest up. Lowering your hips down. And finding your child's pose for a moment. Relaxing your lower back. Inhale, lift your torso back up and transition to sitting on your hips, extending your legs, finding your Dandasana, activating your legs, flexing your feet. Inhale, reaching your palms up, and exhale, start folding forward, reaching for your shins, your ankles or your toes. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, and exhale, lower down. With every exhale, going lower. If you have lower back problems, be careful with your back. If you need to, you can gently bend your knees. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up, and exhale, release. Now bend your right knee, bring the foot towards your groin and drop your knee out to the side. Inhale, reach your palms up, and exhale, fold forward. Breathe here, keeping your neck long. When you're ready, inhale, lift up, and exhale, release, and switch sides. Bending your left knee, and dropping the knee out to the side, pressing the foot to the inner right thigh. Inhale, lift your palms up, and exhale, fold forward. Breathe here, trying to keep your legs straight. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up, and exhale, release. Have both the knees bent and drop the knees out to the side, finding your butterfly pose and checking if there is any difference in your butterfly compared to the beginning of the class. You can gently pulse the knees towards the floor. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale. Trying to keep your back flat, lean forward. Keep reaching the knees to the mat. Pull the navel in, activate your pelvic floor muscles. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway up. And exhale, close the knees, lift your feet off the mat, and now lift your palms off the mat. Activate the core and maybe extend your legs, finding your boat. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale, slowly start lowering down. Pressing your lower back, your middle back, and your upper back into the mat. Bending your right knee, squeezing the knee to the chest. And sending your right knee to the left side. Extending your right arm to the right and sending your gaze to the right. Inhale and exhale, release and switch sides, bending your left knee, squeezing the knee to the chest, and then gently sending the knee to the right side, sending your gaze to the left. Send your knee back to center, extending your legs, extending your arms, and take a minute or two on your Shavasana. If you wish to stay longer, stay as long as you wish. Relaxing every part, every cell of your body, letting go anything that doesn't serve you. When you're ready, start waking up your body. Moving. Find your way to a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, staying connected to your practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Namaste. Да, да, Бусик. Спасибо, ставь. Ставь. Так. Все, ложись на животик. Ложись ко мне на животик. Все, ложись, давай пожалеемся, давай. И все, можно нести? Ну все, неси на кухню. Посиди с мамой, посиди. Ты тут сидеть будешь? Будешь стоять? Да? Ну, поставь. Любимка, кашку кушать? Садись на столик. Садись на столик.